use your brain. No be every time you go to buy shawarma. There's nothing called emergency shawarma or emergency wig. Use your sense, shine your eye. Say no to urgent 2K. So the first thing you're going to do is to have a budget. What did I say? Have a budget. No matter how small your income is, you need to actually have a budget. I know budgeting sounds like this big adult thing. It's not an adult word at all. It is something you need to do. You, this 16-year-old watching me, you need to start budgeting your money. No matter how, even if you think that right now your parents are sponsoring you, you have big aunts, big uncles, at some point they will start to decline. And this is just a natural way. With the way things are going, nobody can sponsor you for long. So any money that's getting into your hands now, you need to have something called a budget. So a budget is basically something that helps you to transport your money into different aspects of your life. It tells your money where to go and how you should spend your money. Instead of you wondering at the end of the month, how did I spend my money? Where did all my money go? So I use this rule and I'll break it down for you guys. So I use the 10, 20, 20, 50 rule. There's also a 50, 30, 20 rule, but I use the 10, 20, 20, 50 rule. So the 10% of every money that comes into my account at any point in time is my tithe. I give 10% of all my income. I give it to God every month. It is something that I do because I believe that it is a way that I can show my gratitude to God. And if you're also a Christian, if you're a believer, it is something that is encouraged in church for us to do. So I give it 10% of my tithe. So 10% gone. The next 20% automatically goes to my savings. Even if it's 2,000 naira that comes to my account, I must save, because I've realized that saving is actually a habit. If you don't learn to save from small money, when you start making millions, you will still not save. So saving is actually a habit that you need to start inculcating from, no matter how small you start earning. So the next 20% are for your wants. There's something called wants, there's something called needs. So the wants are things like, so you want to buy shoe, you want to buy hair, you want to buy shawarma, you want to buy suya, you want to buy asun. Those things are wants. They are things that even if you don't have, you will not die. You will still survive. So those are, I give 20% for that. Right? So the remaining 50% are for my needs, my essentials. So things like my data, my transport, those are essentials. I need them every day. Water bill, electricity bill, those things are needs, except if you want to live in darkness or if you don't want to have water in your house. You can add them to wants, but those are needs for every general person. So that's a way you can budget your money, and it will help you to have a stable percentage, a stable breakdown of how money should be spent in your account. So the second point I have is for you to use money saving apps. Remember I mentioned in the last point that saving is very essential. I save 20% of everything that I get. You can actually use money saving apps, or you can use this physical saving box. I don't really like that physical saving one, because I feel like I can always wake up one day and break it. But when I use the money saving app I use is Piggyvest, and in Piggyvest there are different types of savings stash you can create. I personally love to use the SafeLock feature. SafeLock is you store your money in SafeLock and you put a specific date where you want the money to be out. No matter, even if a storm is raging in your house, you cannot break money out of that account. That's how SafeLock is, and that's why I like it, because it will just discipline you and it will help you know that if you spend your money for once, spend the finish. The money that your SafeLock will not come out. So I really like the SafeLock app on the Piggyvest app. There are also other apps you can use. You can use Carrywise. I think you can use Kuda to save too, but I don't know. It depends on your country. Different saving apps for different countries. You understand? So that's what I use. So if you are comfortable with using the Colo version, you can also be keeping your money every day. Even if the thing is that saving doesn't have to be something big. It doesn't have to be when you have 100,000 before you save. You can save when you even have 2,000. Just apportion it the way I said in the last point: 10, 20, 20, 50, or 50, 30, 20 rule. Do you understand? That would actually help you to be consistent and to help you be diligent. And also on these apps, you can also automate your savings. For example, you can on Piggyvest, I know that you can automate daily savings. You can tell the app to be removing 100 naira or $1 from your bank account every day. And from there, you won't even know that money is leaving your account. And from there, you are storing up money for yourself somewhere. That's a very smart idea, actually. So it makes sense. So this third point is still following on the savings method I told you, still following on the second point I told you about. So the third point is to have an emergency fund. I think having an emergency fund is not emphasized enough. Have an emergency fund, because you never can tell when things will just happen. Nobody can predict the events that will happen in their life. Just as you don't know tomorrow, that's how you cannot tell when you will need the next money. So even if it's 1K that is that your emergency fund, don't spend all your money. Have some money stashed aside. See your emergency fund as a wahala buffer. That is, when wahala sup, when something sup, when you need help, you can quickly run to that account, withdraw some money and help yourself. Do you get what I mean? So anything that is not accounted for is an emergency. As regards to your money, anything that is not accounted for is an emergency. So let's say when you're out of cash or something, you can quickly run to that account, pick up some money, and then use it and see your life is free and safe. You don't need to come begging for urgent 2K from people and embarrassing yourself. And also note that there's nothing called emergency shawarma or emergency wig. So don't come be using emergency fund to buy a wig. There's nothing called emergency wig. I don't want to see you spending your money in your emergency fund and using it to buy a wig. Here. So the next thing that I want, oh God, I'm laughing because I'm laughing. So the next thing I want to say is like you need to master the art of bulk buying. So instead, I personally hate buying things like one. Let's say I want to buy something now. Let's say I want to buy bag of water now, or let's say I want to drink water and I'll be buying one pure water. It doesn't make sense. Buy the bag because it's to save you money. Because I think now one pure water is sold for, I think it's 15 naira now. And then one bag, I think one bag is like 400 or something. So, and then in one bag, there are like 20 pieces. So imagine if you are buying 50 naira, that's like 1K you will spend if you are buying one piece. But if you are buying one bag, you are buying for literally half the price. So, sense. When you want to buy something, go to the market as early as possible, because I realized that when you go to the market very early, you like find like cheaper deals, and then you find people that like you'll be able to negotiate prices better. Okay, so and also don't be scared to negotiate. Don't think because you're negotiating, people will look at you that you're broke. Yes, you are broke. That's why you're finding a way to negotiate price. So please always learn to bulk buy, and also you can also team up with your friends or your family and then buy things together with them. In that way, you guys will be able to save money together instead of like buying individually, because whenever you buy things in bulk, there's almost usually a discount. Do you get? So that's like one way that you can save money. So I think it's the 5th or the 6th thing that I'm saying now, is that you need to meal prep instead of buying food outside. I know, me, I am the queen of buying things outside. I think last year was the year that I knew that every day I was always eating something from outside, and the money that was going to that one every day alone, if I kept that money together, I would have traveled to Maldives last year, December. But you know, all glory to God, we remain in Nigeria, we did not die. What has helped me to like save money this year is that whenever I buy in bulk, you know, tied to the last point that I said, I try to cook stew in bulk. So when I cook my stews in bulk, I have a freezer, so I keep it in the freezer, and then I know that when I have stew, I can always cook white rice, I can cook white spag, I can cook anything I can eat stew with, I can cook it with it, and then that way it will reduce my frequency of buying food outside. Do you understand? And if you're somebody that, okay, you can also go to the market and then you can get maybe things for egusi, things for efo, and cook them, keep them in your freezer, bring them out small, make your swallow, eat it with it. That way you see that you are not even tempted to buy things outside. Personally too, I also cook sometimes. I cook beans in bulk. I keep it in the freezer. Sometimes I'll bring it out. I'll add palm oil. I can add to my stew to eat. You see, when you be creative, use your brain. Not be every time you go to buy shawarma, buy suya, buy asun, buy everything outside. It's not every day. Not every day you buy something outside. Sometimes learn to cook, learn to eat your own food. Not be every time you go to buy shawarma, buy suya, buy asun, buy everything outside. It's not every day. Not every day you buy something outside. Sometimes learn to cook, learn to eat your own food. I think now an average plate of food that would satisfy you is nothing less than 5,000 naira. Just imagine you're spending 5K every day for a week. That's 35,000 naira on just eating once a day. And if you're eating 3 times a day, that's 15,000 naira in a day. 15 times 7, that's 105,000 naira. Just imagine, that's a shitload of money. So instead of spending that much money on food, try to cook your own food. If you take that 105,000 naira to the market, I promise you, you will come back with a sack full of things, and that way you can cook and meal prep for the whole month safe. Okay, the next thing I want to say is that you need to avoid impulse buying. Personally, I don't think I've always been that person that used to buy impulsively because I don't even have the money. I can always window shop from now to next day. I will not be forced to buy. Before I'm forced to buy something, it means I really love that thing. But my sister, I have a younger sister. She's the queen of impulse buying. She can see something today and she'll say, I want to buy this thing, I want to buy this thing. The next minute she has bought it. She doesn't think about something twice. Don't be, see, unfollow all those Instagram vendors that used to say, we have sales, DM for price. Follow us now on our new account. We have sales for you. 10% off. That 10% off is a lie. They are deceiving you. There's nothing that is 10% off. Black Friday is the biggest scam of all time. Don't let anybody come and deceive you and come and say there's 20% off. It was once 20,000 naira. Now it's 15,500. It's still a lie. It is still a big lie. So avoid impulse buying. Remember what I said, that you need to separate your needs from your wants. Know the things that are essential. Know the things that you can live without. So that pair of heels, that Ankara fabric, that lace that you want to go and buy, you want to use and pepper your enemies, is not necessary. To set financial goals. This soft life, this soft babe life you're looking for, is looking for you too, but it just needs you to be very realistic. And you need to set goals that align with what you currently earn. Okay, you cannot be setting goals of 10 million naira when it's 10,000 naira that's inside your account. Ronke, be realistic. Be for real. BFR. If you have something that you want to buy, let's say, for example, you want to change your phone, right? So you need to have a goal. You need to have a monetary goal you are trying to reach every month. Let's say the phone you want to buy is 300,000, right? Let's say per month you earn 50,000 naira. So remember that I said 20% of your savings, 20% of your money in a month is for savings. So let's say, for example, you're removing 20% of 50,000. That's 10,000 naira, right? So let's say, for example, you've been able to save, you're saving 10k. You know, I said there's an app called Piggyvest. So in that app, you can actually set goals towards something you want to buy. So let's say you can set a goal that, okay, for a new phone, you're saving. So let's say you are saving for a new phone, you're saving your 10k. Before you know it, your money for your phone will be complete. And trust me, the fulfillment you will have from buying that phone from your money, nothing can top that fulfillment. Whenever you're keeping money, you can make it in a way that you're having a goal at the back of your mind. Or say, okay, I'm keeping money for my graduation, I'm keeping money to get a land, I'm keeping money to pay my rent, keeping money to buy a house, you know, things like that. When you have a goal in mind, the likelihood that you want to spend that money, the chances that you want to spend that money, it will reduce. So when you start making small goals like this, trust me, when you start earning money in millions, it will not be hard for you to make financial goals towards doing big things. Do you understand what I'm saying? Say no to urgent 2K. Say no to urgent 2K, my dear, because it will save your life. Don't be saying you want to pity this person. There's some people in this life, let me tell you something. They just exist to be leeching off of people. Hear me out. It's not bad. It is not bad at all to be generous. Myself, I'm an advocate for generosity. It is what Jesus Christ has us to be doing. But when somebody now sees it as their life plan and as their ambition to always be the receiver, that's when it's a problem. So you need to find out those people in your life. Block those people. Remove them from your life. Unfollow them. See, distance yourself, because these people will never make you live. They will never make you reach your financial goal. They will keep holding you back. Just imagine today you give urgent 2K, tomorrow you give urgent 3K, next tomorrow you give urgent 1K. When will the money for your phone, when will it be complete, my sister? When will it be complete? Ronke, when will it be complete? Femi, when will it be complete? So you need to use your sense, shine your eye, be generous, but don't let somebody take you for a fool. Do you understand what I mean? So the last but not the least, never ever the least point, is to invest in yourself. Because like I always say, nobody will do it for you. Nobody is coming to save you. So you know, I mentioned in my second point that you need to save. Saving is great, saving is awesome, but investment is the creme de la creme. It is that thing that will take you from here to here. You know, you're coming from here in your financial stability goals. Saving will take you here, but investment to take you here. So investment doesn't actually mean you have to like invest in land or invest in crypto or invest in all those big things. It's not. If you have such money, by all means do. Me, I don't have such money, but investment can be as simple as investing in yourself. Investing in your skills. For example, let's say you're a content creator. Investing in yourself can be buying a new light that you think is very necessary for your craft. Investing in yourself can mean buying a microphone. Investing in yourself can mean upgrading your phone. Investing in yourself can be as simple as watching a YouTube video on how to edit. Very simple. That is investment in yourself, because by the time you build your skills, people, you see that you'll be more marketable. When you build your skills, you see that people will be looking for you. That's because you've built yourself to the point of, I don't know if you get what I mean. You've built yourself to the points that people are now looking for you. Little ways that you can improve your skills. Please do your best. It can be as simple as I said, watching a YouTube video on how to install wig. how to cornrow your hair. Anything that can make you better, literally, is investment. So please make sure you cultivate the habit of investing. Okay? So there you have it, my friends. Those are the realistic ways you can save and manage money even in this T-pain economy. So the goal is to start small, stay consistent, and remember that every 500 naira you save today is one less urgent 2K tomorrow. So what are your own favorite money saving hacks? What are the things that you have been doing in this economy that you think has been helping you, that has been saving your life? Me, if I need tips, so remember, like I always say, as I'm helping you, be helping me too. So drop them in the comments. Make sure you like, you share, you comment, you subscribe. Tag those your friends that don't know how to spend money. Tag those your frivolous friends. Tag them in this video. Let them come and watch this video. Share the video to them. Don't see anything, just share the video. When they watch it, they will understand that the video is talking to them. Okay? So if you enjoyed this video, I think you also love this video right here, which talks about the things I wish I knew before I was 20. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Oh, we're done.